Hello students, welcome to AIMS India online classes. This is a chemistry session. In this, we are going to discuss about materials and things chapter. From this already we have seen different types of materials, their classification and their uses. Based upon these all concepts, we are going to have practice on this. That is the practice sheet in that level 1. So before going to see the practice sheet, let us have a glance on the concepts which we have learned from this chapter. The classification of matter you can see here based upon the hardness, how they are classified materials. Yes, materials are classified into two types. They are soft and hard materials. Soft examples, candles, chalks, sponge. These all will come under soft materials. There are some hard materials like wood, metals, and these all will come under hard materials. This is one kind of classification. We see based upon appearance how materials are classified. Based upon appearance, materials are classified into lustrous and non-lustrous. Lustrous means the materials which have shining property. Mostly metals like gold and silver, they have lustrous property or shining property. There are some other materials like paper, wood, bricks. These all they do not shine. Such materials are called non-lustrous materials. This is based upon the appearance. If you see based upon the solubility, based upon the solubility, materials are classified into two types again, like soluble and insoluble materials. Soluble materials means the materials which are dissolving into water are called soluble materials. For example, you see salt and sugar, glucose, these all are soluble materials. They dissolve into water when they pour into water. So they are called soluble materials. Some materials are there, they do not dissolve into water, they do not mix with water. Such kind of materials are called insoluble materials. Okay, that is based upon the solubility. Example, sawdust, sand, rocks, gravel, they do not mix with water, they do not dissolve into water. So they are called insoluble material. This is based upon the solubility. If you see, based upon the density, based upon the density, materials are classified into two types. The materials which float and the materials which sink into water. So the materials which float into water are generally light in density. For example, dry leaves and some plastic items, rubbers, corks, and even wood pieces. These all will float on water. And the materials which are having high density are heavier materials. They sink into water. For example, coins and key metallic objects like key, these all will sink into water. One more classification based upon the transparency. How these are classified? Based upon the transparency, materials are classified into three types. They are transparent objects or materials, opaque material, and translucent material. What are transparent materials means? The materials through which we can see clearly are called transparent material. For example, glass. And translucent materials. The materials through which we can see but not completely or clearly. Partially we can see. They are called translucent materials. Example, oiled paper, butter paper. These are tinted paper. Through these we can see but not much clear. They are called translucent materials. And another category, opaque material. The materials through which we cannot see are called opaque material. For example, cardboard, wood, metals, fruits. These all are opaque material through which we cannot see. So in this way, materials are classified into different types based upon the different properties. Okay, based upon this, let us try to do the practice sheet now. See the question here. Find the odd man out in terms of materials it is made up of. See, observe the articles given here. through which they are made up, there will be one different from the remaining three with which it is made up of. See, chair, table, desk, and football. Which will be different? Yes, here football. Because if you observe, there is a chair, desk, table. These can be made with either wood or plastic or metals. These three can be made up of same. But when you go to football, it is made up of leather or plastic. So it is being a little different from the remaining three. That we say odd one. Let us one more question. Which of the following is hardest? Say in the given four options, which is being harder one? All balls are given here. Cricket ball, volleyball, football, tennis ball. Which will be harder among these all? Yes, it is cricket ball. Cricket ball will be harder. Remaining all are hollow. They'll be having some gas inside, empty place inside. But a cricket ball is a harder ball. Which of the following is lustrous? What does it mean? Lustrous means, we said, lustrous means the material which shines is called lustrous material. See, wooden chair, steel almara, shoe, rubber ball, which is having shining in its own. It is steel almara. Steel is made up of metals which are having lustrous nature in their own. They are lustrous, but whereas the remaining are non-lustrous. Which of the following has dull appearance, nothing but non-lustrous? Say out of the given, which is having no luster or no shining? Brick, steel bucket, steel chair, aluminium foil, which is having no luster or no dull appearance, which is having? Yes, it is brick, because remaining three, if you observe, these are made up of metals. We said steel is made up of iron and some other metals, so it is also made up of metal. Even aluminum is also one of the metals. Generally metals are having lustrous property, they shine their own, so they are lustrous. But whereas brick is made up of clay and these, so brick has no luster, it is not dull in appearance. Next question. Which of the following is transparent? What does it mean here, transparent? The material through which we can see clearly is called transparent material. See, through which we can see here clearly, is it plywood or paper sheet or tinted glass or glass? Through which we can see clearly? Yes, it is glass. Through glass we can see clearly, so it is called transparent material. Glass is being transparent. Next question. Which of the following floats on water? See, out of the given four, which will float on water when made kept in water? Will a brick float on water? Will a stone or steel pipe or rubber ball? Which will float on water? Yes, it is rubber ball. Rubber ball will float on water, whereas the remaining three immediately sinks into water when you keep them in water ball. Okay, they sink. Only rubber balls, rubber or plastic or wooden pieces, these will float on water. Remaining here brick, stone, steel vessel, steel pipes, steel rods, nails, these all will sink into water. Which of the following is insoluble in water? Insoluble means which will not dissolve into water. See here what they have given: sand, sugar, salt, lemon juice. Out of these, which will not be soluble, which is not soluble into water, which is insoluble into water? See, which is it? Is it sand, sugar, salt, or lemon juice? It is sand. Sand will not dissolve into water. It is insoluble into water. When you mix this water into water and if you stir it continuously also, after stop some stirring after certain time, if you allow it to stand for few minutes, immediately complete sand will settle down. It won't dissolve into water. Whereas the remaining, if you see sugar or salt or lemon juice, if you dissolve into water, immediately it mixes with water. So they are soluble into water, whereas sand is insoluble into water. Which of the following is soluble in water? Which is soluble in water? See here is a sugar, sand, chalk, or soil. Which is soluble? Yes, sugar. Sugar is soluble into water. When you dissolve, when you mix this sugar into water and if you stir it within few certain time, immediately the sugar will be disappeared. That means sugar dissolves into water. Sugar is soluble into water. Whereas the remaining three shown here, sand, soil, chalk powder, these won't dissolve into water. Even though you stir them, again after certain time, these will be settled down. They won't mix. They won't be soluble. They are insoluble. Only sugar is soluble among these. Next one. Which of the following does sink in water? Which will sink in water? See here. Will a football or a tennis ball or cork or stone? Which will sink into water? Which will go down at the which will go to the bottom of the container in which water is present? Yes, it is stone. Football, tennis ball, rubber cork, these all will float on water. When you keep them in water, they start floating. Whereas if you keep a stone into water, immediately it sinks into water. Stones will sink into water. Which of the following is opaque? Opaque means what? What does mean opaque here? The objects through which we cannot see are called opaque material. See out in the given four options, which is opaque material is glass or butter paper, wood panel or tinted glass. Which is opaque? It is wood panel. Through wood panel we cannot see. Remaining three, if you see glass, through glass we can see clearly objects. So glass is called transparent material. Glass is transparent material. Whereas if you see butter paper or tinted glass, through these we can see but not much clear. So these materials through which we can see but not much clear are called translucent material. So glass is transparent, these two are translucent, only wood panel is opaque material through which we cannot see. Okay, next one. Which of the following is an opaque body? Opaque means what we said, through which we cannot see. So which is opaque here? Say cardboard, stone, iron nail, all of these. Which is opaque among these? Through which we cannot see. Can we see through cardboard? No. Can we see through stone? No. Can we see even through iron nail? No, we cannot. So these all come under opaque material. Now what will be correct answer? Yes, these three will come under opaque materials. So all of this is correct answer. Next, copper metal is used in making. Yes, in making of which material here? Copper metal is used. See, is it used in making of electrical wires? Is it used in making of fuse wires? Will be it used for making of filling these cavity in teeth or both A and B? Which is correct here? Yes. If you observe, this copper is one of the best electrical conductors. Just next to silver, copper is the second best electrical conductor. That is why this copper metal is used in making of these electrical wires and even fuse wires also. In fuse plugs we see very thin wires of copper. Yes, fuse wires they are called. So in making of these two, copper is used. But this copper is not used in filling of teeth cavities. Which metal is used in filling of teeth cavities? Gold or silver metals are used in filling of teeth cavities along with mercury that we told amalgams. But copper is not used. So what will be correct answer now? Yes, both electrical wires and fuse wires. Next, materials which can be compressed or scratched easily are called. What are they called? The materials which can be scratched or compressed easily are called soft materials. Yes, for example, candle which can be scratched easily, and sponge which can be compressed easily. These will come under soft materials. Next one. Which metal foil is used for packing of some of the medicine tablets? Yes, we see certain silver colored foil which is used for packing of these medicine tablets. With which that metal that sheet is made? Do you know which metal is used? It is aluminium. Yes, aluminium foil is used for making these tablet sheets to preserve the tablets. This aluminium is made into foil. Aluminium foil is used there. Next one. Which of the following is soluble in water? See which is soluble into water here? Is sand soluble, oil, iron fillings, or salt? Which is soluble into water? Which dissolves into water? Yes, salt is soluble into water, whereas the remaining three are insoluble into water. Sand will not dissolve or will not soluble into water. It is not soluble. It immediately sinks into water. Even oil is also insoluble into water. It won't dissolve into water. It floats on water. Even iron fillings are also not soluble into water. They will settle down. Only salt will dissolve or which is soluble into water. Next question. Which of the following is insoluble into water? See, in the given four, which is not soluble into water or which is insoluble into water? Is it chalk, washing soda, lemon juice, and sugar? Which is insoluble? Yes, it is chalk powder. Chalk powder won't dissolve into water. It is insoluble into water. Which of the following is a soft material? What does it mean soft material? The material which can be scratched or compressed easily is called soft material. See out of given four, which is soft material? Is it iron, glass, diamond or chalk? Which is soft among these? Yes, chalk. Chalk can be easily scratched. So it is soft material. Next, which of the following is a hard material? Hard material means which cannot be compressed or scratched easily. See, chalk, wool, cotton, diamond. Which is hard metal among them? Yes, it is diamond. It is one of the hardest materials. Okay. Next, which of the following can float on water? Which can float among these? Iron pin, steel, wood, coin. Which will float on water when it is dipped, when it is kept in water? It is wood piece. A wood piece will float on water, whereas the remaining three will sink into water. If you keep iron pin or steel or coin into the water, immediately it starts sinking into water. Whereas wood piece immediately floats on water. Which of the following materials would sink in water? Which will sink here among these? See, steel spoon, pencil, piece of wood, toothbrush. Which will sink? Steel spoon, because it is made up of metal. It will be having high density. Immediately it sinks into water. Whereas a piece of wood and even pencil is also made up of wood, piece of wood, toothbrush is made up of plastic. These all will float on water. Only steel spoon will sink into water. Materials that cannot be compressed easily are called dash materials. Yes, we know the materials which can be compressed easily are called, which can be compressed or scratched easily are called soft materials. The materials which cannot be compressed or scratched easily are called hard materials. Yes, hard materials. Water plays an important role in the functioning of our body because what is the reason for it? Because water is having very important role in our body functioning, body metabolic functions. What is the important property behind it? See the options: dissolves a large number of substances, or water is hard, or water is transparent. None of these. What is the main reason for that? Yes, water can dissolve many substances into it. Water dissolves a large number of substances into it, so that because of this property, it functions in very, it has a very important role in our metabolic functions. It dissolves many substances like salts and gases, and it carries this all to different parts of our body. We group things together because why do we group things? There are different kinds of materials. We do group them into different categories. What is the purpose of this grouping of these materials? Dividing materials into groups makes it convenient to study their properties and observe patterns in their properties. Or we can throw away similar materials. We can keep similar materials in our rack at one place. We can keep similar materials in the palm. What is the main reason for segregating or sorting materials? It is to study their properties and observe the patterns in their properties. Yes, that is the main reason to segregate or keeping things together. Okay, one more. Who discovered cement? Yes, while explaining about these man-made materials, we explained about cement also. Cement was discovered by Joseph Aspidin. Aspidin discovered this cement. A mixture of 1 part of cement and 4 parts of sand is used in making of slurry commonly called. Yes, the mixture of cement and sand with water, which is commonly called slurry, used for joining these bricks and these all. That mixture is called mortar. Yes, the mixture of sand and water with the cement is called mortar. This mortar is used for joining bricks and plastering also they use this. Okay, thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our YouTube channel Aims Today for latest updates on recorded videos. Thank you.